Hi guys, this is Shweta Shaw with the second part of our auto weather update board. And in this part, we'll be sending some email to people with the information we have extracted in our part one. If you have not watched the part one where we have extracted the weather information of any city of India, then you should better watch the first part at first and then come back to this video. In this video, we will be seeing how can we send some automated mails using Python. Okay. Now to do so, you have to change some settings in your Google account. Why is that needed? Because Google doesn't let any third-party app to access your account so easily. So here we will be accessing our Gmail account using Sublime, right? So there you have to make some changes so that this kind of allowance is there in your account. Okay. So to make the settings, you have to first go to my account. Okay, myaccount.google.com. Okay. Yeah. Now once you're here, you have to go to the security part. And in security, what you have to you have to come to the signing to Google and you have to activate the two-step verification. Okay, so you have to turn it on. For that, just click on get started. Now it will ask you to give your password. So you have to log in here by giving your password. Now let me just click on next. Here they will ask for your number, a phone number using which the verification can be done. Okay, so let me just click on continue. And here your phone number will be given or you have to enter your phone number. You just have to click on the send button. Now, once this is done, there will be a code sent to your phone. You just have to fill your code over here. My code is 942622. Yeah. Now, once you have sent the OTP here, just click on next. Now here, you just have to click on this turn on, okay, this button, and your two-step verification will be done. Okay. Now, what do we do next? From here, you have to go to app password. Okay. So let me just go to this link. Just change it to app password. Or maybe you have to write app passwords with an S. Okay. Now here you have to create a password so that wherever you need to access your account using Python, that password will be used. So here, once you come here, again you have to log in. So just click on the next button. It is taking some moments. Yeah. Now here you can see you can create some password for any given app. Right now you have to click on the select app. Of course, we don't have to select anyone from the listing. Just click on the other option and you can give any name. Let's name it mailing both. Mailing both. You can name any other thing. Okay. And just click on this generate. Now, once this is done, you can see that there will be a password in this yellow box. Okay. Now, this 16 character password is the password which you will be using in your code. So you have to save it. Okay. Now, after that, let's move on to our code part and see how can we access our account. So let's just come to the previous code only and let me comment everything. Let me comment everything so that right now we can just focus on mail sending and then I'll be combining these two parts altogether. Okay. Now the first thing you have to do over here, you have to import SMTP-lib. SMTP-lib is what? It is a Python library which helps you in sending any mail using Python. So you just type import SMTP-lib. Okay. Now you do not have to install it. The library is a built-in library of Python, so it is already there. Now here you have to import another Python module which will be helping you in sending the mail or rather designing the structure of your mail. Okay, so you have to write from email dot mine dot text import mine text mine text. Now this mine text helps you in creating the structure of the mail which will be sent. Okay, we'll be talking about it in detail. Now to send the mail, what you have to do, you have to have the sender's mail ID, the password of the sender's mail ID, and then the target person's mail ID. There can be multiple target persons. Right now, I'll be working with a single target person. So let's save those things first of all. So let me just type sender. I'm just storing a mail ID over here. Let me quickly check if this is right or not. Yeah, this is right. Now for password, the 16 character password which you just created, you're supposed to use that password. What I have done, I have saved the password as an environment variable so that it is not visible while I'm writing the code and all. So I'll be accessing it as an environment variable. But in your case, you can use the 16 character password as a string. You can directly copy it from there and pass it over here as a string. So let's say my password was ABCDEF GHIJKLMNOP. I would have given the password as it is. Okay. But here, let me just access my password os.get env, and here I have to pass email underscore pwd. Okay, let me quickly run and see if my password is being accessed properly or not. Yeah, this is being accessed properly. Yeah. Now the target person's mail ID. I'm going to use my mail ID as the target mail ID only, so that I can see, like I can show you whether I'm getting the mail or not. Okay. So yeah, we have got these things. Now I have to make a connection with the Gmail server of SMTP. Okay. So you can see this particular sender's ID is of Gmail ID. So you have to connect with the Gmail SMTP server. Okay. If it was of Yahoo, so you would have needed to connect with the Yahoo server of SMTP. So let me quickly connect myself with the SMTP server over here. So for that, you have to write smtp live.smtp, and here you have to pass the host name of the server, that is smtp.gmail.com. For Yahoo it will be different, and you have to send a port number using which port the connection will be established. So it is defined that for Gmail it will be 587. Okay, so this particular connection you have to name it something, so that you can reference to this name whenever needed. So let me just write server. Let's just name it server. So this will be creating a connection with the server. Now, once this is done, you have to secure it. Okay, you have to secure it with some. There are different options. I'm going to secure it with TLS. Okay, so you have to write server dot start TLS. Once you do this, the whole connection is gonna be secured with TLS. Okay, TLS is transport layer security. Using that protocol, all the communication will be secure so that there is no leakage of any information. Okay. Now, once this particular connection is done, your next task is going to be logging into your account. For that, you'll have to use the function dot log in. Okay. Here you have to pass your mail ID and password. Of course, the sender's mail ID and password. So let me just pass these two like this. Now here, if your password is faulty or wrong or anything, or if your mail ID is faulty, so here it will be throwing an error. Okay, so here you have to provide your right credentials. Now this is like you have logged into your account. Now you have to create the mail which you will be sending. For that, you have to create an object of this mime text which we have created. Okay, so let me just write MSG, and here mime, the module which you have imported, mime text, and here whatever message will be there, you have to just pass it. Let's have a message as well. I'll later on change the message, but for now, let it be hello, a simple hello. Okay. Now, once you are doing this, your message will be converted into an object of mime text so that you can handle different fields of the message. Okay. So the first thing is you have to access the subject, right? For that, you just write this and you just pass whatever subject you want to use. So like I'm just going to write testing. You can, I mean, we will be changing our subject in a while. Then you have to access the from part of the message, and here you have to pass the sender's mail ID. Simple as that. And also the to part or the to field of the message, and here you have to pass the target mail ID. Okay. Once all these things are done, you can directly send your message using the send mail function. So you have to write server dot send mail, and here you have to pass some arguments. Okay, the first thing you have to pass is the sender's mail ID. So let me just write sender. The second thing will be the target's mail ID. So let me just write tar. And third thing will be our message, but you have to convert it as string. Okay, wrong spelling of message over here. MSG. Yeah. Now this will be sending the mail to the particular target ID. Now once this is done, you have to quit the connection because you have created a connection with your account through your code. So once the task is done, you have to quit that connection. So you just need to write server.quit. Okay. And let's actually do one thing. Let's just print some message so that we can understand whether the mailing thing has been done or not. So let me just write done. Okay. Now let me just run this and see if this is working or we are getting any error or something. This is printing me done now. It took 5 to 6 seconds. Now let me check in my mail ID whether I received this kind of a mail or not. So let me quickly go to that ID of mine. So here you can see this particular mail has been sent with the subject as testing and the content as this. Okay. Now, what we have to do, we have to make some changes over here in our code so that the message corresponding to the weather update is sent. Okay. So let me just create a message. Let me shift these things from here to here. I mean, I want to keep all the importing things to be at the same place. Now, once I get all the information, now let me create the message here. Sorry, message. Okay. So the first thing I'll be doing is the weather condition in that I want to attach the city name. So I'll write city, then is going to be sunny or stormy or foggy, whatever. So that is stored in this w underscore c variable. So I'll have to write here is going to be w underscore c, then today. Today with a small t. Today. Okay, full stop. Then I want in the next line to be added that the temperature will be, I have to attach the temperature here now, right? So let me just write plus T plus, let's also write in Celsius. Okay. So I have to take care of all the spaces and all. Okay. Celsius. Okay. After that, what will be there? The wind condition, right? Say the wind will be plus the wind condition. So whatever the speed is in kmph, it will be given. Okay. Then full stop, a space, and then the humidity will be the H. Okay. And then a full stop. Now, if you want, you can have all these in different lines. Let's do that only. After this, let's have a slash n. The humidity will be this. After that, a slash n. Okay. It seems good to me. Let me just remove the codes from here so that the code works. But let me, before doing the sending part, let me just print this message so that we can see how is it working. Okay. So at this point, I'll just print this message. Print MSG. So let's see how is it looking. So it is gonna take some moment and let's see what has been printed out here. So the weather condition in Lucknow is going to be fog today, or we can simply write the weather condition in Lucknow is fog. Like we have to take care of the sentence formation depending on the term, the part of speech of the word which is given. Then I think I have given the wrong slash. That is why it is appearing like this. I have to give the backslash, of course. How can I make this mistake? Okay, then a backslash here, and then a backslash here. Okay, I get the wrong slash, so it is coming in a different way. Let's look at the new message from there. Let me stay here only. Okay, so the weather condition in Lucknow is going to be mostly cloudy today. I think it changed right now. Then the temperature will be 31 in Celsius. The wind will be 8 kmph. The spelling of wind is wrong. The wind speed, I think, will be better to understand. And the humidity will be 80%. I think it is good to go. Now, let me pass this particular message as the message of my, let me remove this, of my mail. So let me remove this line as well. Now, just removing that will be working fine because this message is nothing but the one we created here. And yeah, that's all. Let me just change the subject as well. So the subject will be weather update. You can also add the time. I would leave it to you how to extract today's date and today's time. So you can write, after extracting the date and time, we can write weather update at so and so. Okay. So weather update, let the subject be, and let me just run this, see what is happening. It is going to take 10 to 20 seconds to complete because first of all, we are having the extraction, then we are having the mail sending. So let's see how long it is taking. Once it is done, it will be printing me the done message. Then I'll be checking if it is, yeah, it has printed me the done message. Let's go to the count and see if we have got such a mail or not. So here you can see there is a weather update named mail. And here see the weather condition Lucknow is going to be fog today. Temperature will be 13 Celsius. Wind speed will be 6 kmph and humidity will be 86. So this is how you can do automated mailing. And if you have noticed, there are lots of different apps which uses automatic mailing. The purpose of this project was to show you how to actually send mail using Python. Of course, along with the information we are extracting. I hope you have understood everything, whatever we have covered in the video. If not, you can comment down below, or if you are having any query while running the code or anything, you can comment down below as well. I'll be more than happy to help you over there. Now, the code for this particular project will be attached in the description box. Along with that, I'll be also attaching a blog related to the same project in the description box. Do check that out so that you can have a clear explanation of all the things which we have done in our book. Okay, so this will be all from my side for today. Let's meet on another video with another project. Thanks so much.